at Deltastring.com, we have, for the last few years, been providing Zendesk services to companies you've heard of, right? Fortune 500, FTSE 100 companies that want to build a really great support system from Zendesk because it is the extensible tool, the platform that has the ecosystem around it, where you can get really good results without having to go back to basics and focus on building out something completely new. But the frustration of that for many of these businesses is that configuration management is quite tricky, right? Understanding what's in your Zendesk, if you've had a Zendesk for a real long time, that's not a straightforward question to answer, and kind of exporting what you've got in there and examining kind of what causes this trigger to run, things like that, can be just such a headache. And if you are maybe an operations manager, a support manager, whatever your job title is, where you have other responsibilities than just looking after Zendesk, you know, you have people to look after, you have other tools maybe, then you need a tool that's going to help you export that configuration and be able to explore it and find what's working, what's legacy, what needs updating, you know, where there's macro information that's out of date, where maybe you should be linking to more of your guide content, understanding what's causing these triggers, these automations to fire, and also managing your users, you know, knowing that you're not leaving people with access where you haven't realized they've left the business, things like that. And all of these things as it stands can be quite tricky to do. Certainly they can't all be done in the one place. And what we have assembled in Beacon, the Deltastring tool for Zendesk configuration, is a way of managing all of these things from a tool you're already using, and that is spreadsheet. So we're just going to have a spreadsheet that has a tab for here are all your macros, here are all your triggers, right? Different tabs along the bottom of your spreadsheet, and your spreadsheet, you already know how to use a spreadsheet. You can sort, you can filter, you can search, you can find where the items are linked, and thus you can follow the threads of how your workflows and your processes work for your support agents. And then if you find something that needs updating, if you have changes you make regularly, perhaps things like that, you can do that using Beacon. You can deploy changes from a simple XLSX file into your Zendesk. And I think this is going to move things forward. I think this is going to be game changing, certainly for the businesses that we work with, and people that have tried this have found really, really great results. You know, jobs that previously were taking maybe a day, a fortnight, are now things that run in the background while they're making a cup of coffee, right? So we've built this, we're really proud of it. We're really excited to be showing it to people who haven't yet had the opportunity to sample it and to see the power of this tool. And there's a lot more great information on the way. We're going to be doing kind of video demos, we're going to be doing sort of walkthroughs of it. We've got an innovative pricing structure that I think people are going to find very exciting. And all of this is going to be revealed over the next couple of weeks while we launch Beacon, the Deltastring tool for Zendesk configuration, that I'm really excited to show you. I think it moves the game on. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably plenty of material, right?
Yeah.
All right.